a call this morning that I've got to take a boat a couple hours south from Fort Lauderdale to South Miami, Coral Gables. So let's do it. We have got to deliver a 42-foot something from Fort Lauderdale to Coral Gables. Coming in at Lauderdale Marina, we are about to scout out the boat, grab the keys, and then get on the water. So first thing I'll do is make sure everything works, crank everything up, turn on the GPS, scout out my navigation, also look at weather, which we'll go over. These are always low stress days. Generally, no, it could be high stress, but yeah, just taking a boat from one place to another. Don't really have to worry about talking to too many people. So let's check it out. Let's get on board. As I'm just hopping on the boat, really first thing is get situated. I mean, I already see everything's already on. Engines are already running. Cool, they set it up really nicely. So all I really want to do is put my stuff up, put my PFD on, make sure everything is secure, make sure we have enough lines, because when we go over there, we want to be able to tie up at the owner's house. We're looking at weather, so let me pull up the weather app. I just put those crosshairs where I want to look at. I know the glare is not great. We're looking at 10 knots out of the east, which is going to be okay. I mean, generally east is the worst direction because it's just building up waves into onto the land, so pushing up waves from east to west. 2 feet out of the east, period of 4 seconds. This thing will eat those waves up. Not worried at all about it. Now we gotta go to the south side of Key Biscayne. We're gonna go. So there is an opening right here, although I've never been through it. There's a bridge. I don't know how tall the bridge is. Probably don't want to go through there. The safest thing, the place I've been, is the south side of Key Biscayne, going through either right here or right through here near Stiltsville, and then we're going to come back in and go over here somewhere. I've just got to look at the address. At least going all the way around and out here, you don't have to slow down your speed. Actually, you may over here. If you went through here, you'll have to be slow all the way through there, which will slow down some time. Otherwise, like if we had bad weather, we would have to go all the way down the intracoastal right here. Of course, we're going backwards because we're going south, but we'd start right here, go all the way down the intracoastal. Most of that is slow speed, minimum wake, and we just want to get there. Look at now is our line setup. So imagine these are all our dock lines. So these lines are going with us. Stern, take the stern off, then take this midship off, untie that, wrap it around onto the bow. The boat shouldn't drift away anywhere because the conditions, there's a little bit of wind moving this way, and you can see this yacht is blocking that wind. And there's no current right here, since the yacht is also blocking. If we did have any current, the yacht would be blocking it. What I'm gonna do is make sure steering works and everything. So we have a rudder indicator up here. We also wanna make sure that we have a full range of steering. So we find the range of the wheel and then center the wheel before I untie the lines. So I turned all the way to the left. I count how many rotations it takes to get all the way to the right. So we're all the way to the left, or the port. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's it, from the left to the right. Now if I only rotate 2 back, 1, 2, we're at center. These are 600s, so the whole engine does not turn, it's only the lower units that turn, okay? Now we just want to make sure each engine goes in and out of gear. So with the levers, forward, okay, reverse, great, forward, reverse, great. So it all works, we're good. Get off the dock. Pulling the sticks to get out because it kind of angled on here. We're going to use, actually, no, we're golden. Boom. Start to move out. Keep the stern away from the dock. A little port forward, a little starboard forward, just back and forth walking this baby out. Drink that Red Bull. Once we get out, we've got these two pilings coming up. So that stern just past that piling, I don't know if you can tell. Now we've got to split the sticks. We can split the sticks. We could also steer then gear, but we're just gonna split the sticks since the wind isn't crazy heavy. Although now you can see it on my shirt a little bit. A little bit stronger than what the forecast says is what it feels like. I've got a yacht in front of us too, so. That's our POV for the day. We've got minimum 3-foot waves up to 5-6-foot waves. We're on a 42-foot boat, so we can handle it. We're only going about 20 to 23 knots. We're covered by this glass right here, which is good, so I'm not getting too terribly wet. I'm getting a little bit of spray. We have Hollywood right here. Way down there, you can kind of see Miami Beach, way on down there. Since we're going just straight south, pretty much, we've got it on heading hold on the joystick, so that little button on the left is lit up. I have our trim tabs pretty much set all the way down, and that's to keep the bow in the water, because we don't want to jump up on a wave and then crash back down onto the wave. We want to slice through these waves going through. So whenever I changed that, it was a world of difference going through the waves. So we trim the bow down, and that also allows me to see over the bow. So there's a couple things we're looking for. We're looking for boat traffic, of course. We're also looking for mooring balls, because right here, we're right outside the reef line, just a couple miles offshore. There are a bunch of mooring balls here in South Florida off the coast. They are big white balls with a blue stripe, okay? And they have lines attached to them that are pretty thick. So we definitely don't want to run into those. Now, still incredibly bumpy. We are passing Miami Beach. We're about to pass the Miami Ship Channel. We have just turned into Biscayne Channel. Now we got a following sea. Seas are going down. So yeah, now we're just headed through the channel. I want to make sure I'm paying attention to the depth finder to make sure I have enough depth to get through here. It looks like there is a sailboat that has run aground over here. Finally, we were getting beat up out there. It was about 4, 5 footers, maybe 6 footers max, and it was anywhere between 3 and 6, depending on the, rogue waves and all that stuff. Now we're in flat water, calm water. We're about to pull up to the buyer's house, dock it, wrap up for the day. So we are feeling good about this delivery. All we got to do is dock this piece. right in there. Probably between piling 1 and 4. Time to set up some lines. We're gonna aim towards the middle of the dock. We're gonna narrowly miss this piling on the starboard side right here. Right when I get my stern past that piling. Looking good. Starting to make my port turn. Starboard and forward, boat's rotating nicely. Just like this, back to neutral. Straighten the wheel, and that's 2 rotations. And then reverse. Back to neutral. We're just gliding in here. So spring line can go really long around this guy and tie that on. So we got the boat all delivered right there. They're about to take it to Marathon. So we are headed back home.